What's going on, guys? So today we're doing a Pyromancer build, and this is a lot different than I normally play or the characters I kind of make. But first of all, I went with Argonian just because of the red and the horns. I wanted to make him look as evil as possible, give him the red Sith or yellow Sith looking eyes. Normally I never play Khajiit or Argonians, but it just seemed fitting for this character. Uh, his name is Learnoff No Tail, and I just added No Tail because when you're wearing a robe, you can never see their tails, so I thought that was pretty cool. So we'll start with the gear, then we'll go over to the skills and whatnot. But for the gear, this character I went with the Dark Brotherhood quest line, so a lot of this, I haven't made my own gear yet, enchanted my own stuff yet, but just to show you what I'm using right now. Base Ring of Feather, the Black Band, which boosts up a bunch of your rogue-like abilities. Which I will say, doing the Dark Brotherhood quest as a mage was a little difficult. There was a few tricks, a few spells that made things easier, like Detect Life and things like that. But for the most part, it was pretty difficult being an assassin without assassin skills. But yeah, we got the Black Band, and right now we're wearing the Black Hand robe, which fortifies uh, a lot of things very highly. Like illusion and sneak's about the only two that, and blade is about the only few that's helpful with this. But we don't use marksman at all. You can also wear the hood, which gives an additional 4 points to all that. Let's see. My secondary outfit was the red silk. That's what I wore most of the time. If I needed to sneak and I was really struggling, I would wear the shrouded armor, which gets you an 8-point bonus. But that was just to get through the quest line. This character mostly wore the red silk robes, and that's it. I kept the wrist irons because I want to enchant those at some point. The weapons, I picked up a random short sword of embers, fire damage 5 points on strike. It's, just kind of goes with the Pyromancer vibes. It's not really important. And Blade of Woe, this is from the Dark Brotherhood. Damage willpower, damage health, demoralize, and fortify magicka. So it's pretty good. It sells for 4,400, so it ought to be. I think it's got like 30 charges in it, maybe. Yeah, 30 uses. But that mainly only use those when things get desperate and we run out of magicka. So yeah, we'll go over to skills next. Yeah, we're the listener of the Dark Brotherhood. Class, Pyromancer, we went full blown just mage build. Blade and alchemy, that was our two not spell related skills. Then alteration, conjuration, destruction, illusion, mysticism. Literally the only spell school we didn't use was restoration. Our primary two are destruction and conjuration. The illusion and mysticism and alteration, the only reason that they are mildly high is because I want to create some spells that will encompass a lot of things like picklock and major detect life, things like that. So for the minor skills though, we didn't really beef up anything except for security and sneak. That's just because of the quest line I did. It really it was a necessity to bring up these two. Let's see here for the attributes. Intelligence and willpower has been the primary two this whole time. We just recently got to 100 intelligence. For secondary, I put 2 points into endurance at the beginning, but quickly realized I needed to buff up agility, so that's what I did. Whenever I was for my third attribute leveling up, I would put 2 into agility every time, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Birthsign was the mage. Now for spells, we have created a couple here just for fun, really. One of them is Fireball. It's a launch. It's a little costly, 78 magicka, but it's a 10-foot radius blast, 15 points of damage, burns for 2 seconds, so I think that's 30 damage. And then my primary one will be Scorch, which is here. And it's a touch spell. It only costs 39, but you shock damage for 15 points, and then for 5 seconds it deals 5 points of fire damage afterwards. So we have our flame Atronach here. Hey, don't hit me. Yeah. So the flame Atronach has been very handy. Like, I also got the weakness to fire spell. That's also coming a lot of handy with this character. And it's good to have some type of ability to fight dark elves with. They don't take a lot of damage against fire. So that's one reason why Scorch starts with lightning damage. But let's try out the Fireball here. We're going to shoot right next to the rat. Oh, perfect. See, you don't even have to hit it as long as you hit close to it. Yeah, that's great. I love that. Alright, let's try out the Scorch. This is my first time trying out my spells I made, so. Whoa! No! No! Whew. Can't believe I fell for that. Here we go. Give me your goodies. Yeah, Shadowmere. That's probably the best horse in the game right there. So, let's go into the plundered mine here and just play around with some of our pyromancy spells, some of our fire here. Let's see. Berserker. So yeah, it seems like it has a small paralysis effect. I wonder if that's a side effect of shock damage. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this. This is the Pyromancer. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Creating your own spells is probably the highlight. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But guys, yeah, if you like this and you want to see more of these, make sure you like the video and subscribe. I try to make these every so often where I come up with a new build or something else. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you for watching. If you want to see more, hit that follow button.